In this tutorial, we're going to talk about how to sell and market the Progressive No Credit Check program. We've got a lot of dealers that have come up with a lot of really good ideas that have not only helped them facilitate sales in general, but also financing those sales through Progressive's No Credit Check finance program. Again, just to refresh everyone, Progressive, when a customer finances their merchandise through Progressive, Progressive purchases the merchandise from the dealer, and the customer then leases it from Progressive until that merchandise is paid off. Now that we understand that, we want to walk through a couple of ways to sell the program. In this tutorial, we're going to use an LG Connect as an example. And in a typical dealer, for the most part, an LG Connect is running about $299. So as you can see up here at the top of the screen, the LG Connect is selling for $299. And we envision this sitting in a lot of dealers' display cases. We see a tag of $299. Some of our dealers have tags that say $299 or as little as $10.97 per week. And what this does is when you advertise like this draws the customer in. It makes the customer ask questions. The customer will sit there, look at the phone in the display case and go, okay, the phone's $299 or as little as $10.97 a week. Well, how does that work? So that engages the customer and gets them to ask questions to you and your associates. Now, how we get to the $10.97 a week is very simply like this. What we're going to do is we're going to sell the LG Connect for $299. 6% sales tax is $17.94 and gives us a total of $316.94. Now from there, when the customer finances this item through Progressive, Progressive will lease it back to the customer, but Progressive does not charge an APR on interest rate. What Progressive does over a 12-month lease term is they'll take the amount being financed, which in this example is $316.94, and they'll multiply that times 1.8, which will give a 12-month lease total of $570.49. So again, $316.94 times 1.8 equals $570.49. Now, how we got to the $10.97 is Progressive will allow its customers to either pay monthly, bi-weekly, or weekly. So if we take the $570.49 and divide it by 12 monthly payments, that gives us a payment of $47.54 a month. If we take the $570.49 and divide it by 26 bi-weekly payments, that gives us a payment of $21.94 every other week. And then we can also break it all the way down to a weekly payment. So if we divide $570.49 divided by 52 weeks in a year, or 52 payments, that gives us a weekly payment of $10.97 a week. See how we did that? So $10.97 a week all the way up here. That's how you advertise it. So that's a neat way to advertise it. Again, we're trying to engage the customer. We want the customer to ask questions. We want them to see, hey, I can buy this phone for $299, or I can pay as little as $10.97 a week. Some other things that our dealer base is doing that we found to be real neat and we thought we'd pass along is that they're doing bundles. And if you'll notice in this area, just imagine this phone with a cover and a screen protector, and it's being advertised as a bundle. So the store in the display case would have the LG Connect, the cover, and the screen protector all bundled together, and they would advertise a price of $320.98 or as little as $11.78 a week. Again, let me make my screen larger here. Give me some space. Again, we want to take the $340.24, which is the LG Connect of $299, the cover at $14.99, the screen protector at $6.99, totaling $320.98. Add 6% sales tax of $19.26, gives you a total of $340.24. Now, if the customer is going to lease this, finance it through Progressive, we're going to multiply that by 1.8, which is Progressive's lease term, and that'll give us a total of $612.43. So what we're going to do is we're going to do what we did previously. We're going to take $612.43 and we're going to divide that by 12 monthly payments. Which gives us a total payment each month of $51.04. Divide that again, the $612.43 by 26 bi-weekly payments, and that gives us a payment of $23.56 every other week. And then lastly, we're going to divide that by 52 weeks or 52 payments, which will give us a payment of $11.78, which is what we were advertising. So again, you can advertise a bundle for $320.98 or as little as $11.78 a week. And again, the end goal, the end result is to engage the customer, get the customer to ask you questions. We want to finance equipment whenever we can. We want to enable those customers that would normally be unable to purchase certain equipment. We want to allow them through Progressive's no credit check finance. We want them to be able to purchase that equipment and then also have a payment that is manageable.